Good morning. We're here from Breazeale Grocery Bluegrass. It's Wednesday, April 19th, 2023. And we are live here at Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass. And if you're wondering about my outfit, anyway, I'll talk about that in just a minute. We thank our producer, Miss Heather Rainey, back there with all the cameras and stuff. Thank you for helping us out. Weather today, this morning was 65 degrees, and it's going to go to a high of 82 degrees this afternoon. Anyway, this is an Amish hat. Last week we were in an Amish community in Pennsylvania. I bought me an Amish hat, so I thought I might look the part. The only thing is, I don't have the beard. And, you know, the Amish people, they grow beards, but no mustache. They're not allowed to have a mustache, just the beard. It's a little, yeah, their lifestyle's a little different. It's kind of neat, but I don't think I could live that lifestyle. Anyway, a hi out to Mr. Sylvia, Hi, Grant, Hudson, Hampton. I think I got them all. And today's sponsor for our broadcast is Arch Construction. For all your construction needs, call 843-241-5644 and ask to speak to Mr. Josh Acevedo. So if you want to do that, he's our sponsor for today. He's also our guest speaker. We have music lessons here at Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass. This is a bluegrass venue, so we have a lot of music here, a lot of fun and fellowship. We have Tuesday night worship from 7:30 to 8:30 if you're interested in coming for Bible study here. Music lessons here at Breazeale's Grocery Bluegrass are given by Mr. Gary Bell. He teaches banjo and guitar. Mr. Mark Stoudemeyer, who teaches mandolin and bass. Marin Reeves, who teaches violin and fiddle. And Charles Wood, who's a 3- to 4-time banjo champion. He teaches banjo on Saturday mornings. So if you want to learn how to play anything with a string on it, contact me at 864-376-1482, and we'll get you fixed up with a teacher and an instrument. Again, we're located at 5109 Liberty Highway in Pendleton, South Carolina. And my number is 864-376-1482 if you would like to call me for more information, or if you'd like to call during the broadcast, you may do that as well. We have a great jam camp coming up taught by Mr. Gilbert Nelson. It's going to be Friday through Sunday, May 19th through the 21st. And calling all closet pickers. The tuition is $299 for the 3-day event, and believe me, it's worth every penny of it. When you leave here, you'll be able to pick bluegrass music when Gilbert gets done with you. A fine guy, a fine instructor. I've known Gilbert for quite a while, and I've been to his camps. They're excellent camps. He had one here several years ago. We're just 20 minutes from Anderson and 30 minutes from Greenville. So if you're in the area and want to sign up, contact me, 864-376-1482, and we still have some spaces available. He teaches all bluegrass instruments. You don't need any jamming experience necessary, and you'll be jamming the first lesson. First session, you'll be jamming bluegrass music. And check out his website at gilbertnelson.com if you want more information about the Bluegrass Jam Camp that's coming up. So you need to sign up for that. It's a good thing. Our guest today is our son, Josh Acevedo. He owns and operates Arch Construction with locations in Anderson and Greenville, South Carolina. I've truly been blessed with our children. Heather, who's on the cameras, Martin, who's watching from heaven above, and Josh, who is sitting with me today. I could take the whole broadcast to talk more about my family, but today's interview is with Josh. So welcome, Josh. Tell us what you do, how you got started, your family, where you are today, and the type of construction you do.
All right. First of all, thank you for having me. This is exciting. It's the first live broadcast of a podcast. This is my first, so I'm excited about that. A couple things before we get started. Your banjo lesson guy, you said any instrument with a string or anything with a string you can
anything
get.
With a string.
I can't wait. I'd like to take some G-string lessons. Oh, another quick joke. On a serious note, though, in life you can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your nose, your friend's nose. Yeah. All kidding aside, my name is Josh Acevedo, like my father told you, and I'm here to talk about construction, I guess talk about myself a little bit as well, and arch construction. So I appreciate this platform to be able to share these things with you. First of all, my name is Josh Acevedo. It's my father, Don. I grew up swinging a hammer. Actually, let's take it back. Grew up pushing a broom, cleaning up wood piles, and then I graduated to the hammer. Then I graduated to the skill saw. And by the time I was in high school, he handed me a set of plans and said, "This one's yours." So in between my junior and senior year in high school, me and a couple misfits from our construction class got together and we framed a house. We built a house, and it's still standing, some 20-something years later. So it's been a real blessing to have a good teacher and a father in the same, just as we also have a good teacher and a good father above. So I grew up in the construction industry. As I tell people, I grew up on a job site. I didn't really grow up on a job site, but you get the drift there. So I continued to work kind of throughout high school. Graduated, went to Clemson University. They have construction science and management, which is just a short drive up the road there. So it was kind of just an easy transition to go to Clemson, which I always wanted to go to as well. And it was a good experience there. I did 4 and out, so I was 4 years and out, right around a 3.0 average, so I was kind of middle of the line. From that major, I got my first job down in Georgetown, South Carolina, working for a development. It was around 2009, and that lasted about 4.5 years. The place went bankrupt. There was a lot of developments in that area, and kind of hit that big last real estate debacle that we found ourselves in, and that place fell victim to it. I did learn a lot about building, a lot more about development, and I learned a lot about Chapter 11, restructure, reorganization, bankruptcy, which is also a good lesson, especially because I was not on party to it. From Georgetown, I moved to Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Was up visiting an uncle. He had some great clients that he introduced me to. We kind of had an impromptu interview, and lo and behold, they had some construction projects and needed a project manager, and I just needed a project. So they offered me a job. They could have offered me a place to eat, a place to live, and a place to eat, and I would have taken them up on it because things were a little tight back in 2009, 2010 time frame. So I spent about 4 years up on Cape Cod, working primarily for a family that owned a software development company, and also did a lot into the real estate world as well. We've built a lot of fun things. The Luna B. Woody Sports Memorial Complex, which was an indoor tennis court, racquetball court, gymnasium on their property there. We did an equestrian center, so we got to design and build, a whole, equestrian setup, suited for business use, as a business venture for them there. We developed a little bit of land, and around 2013, my fiance at the time and I got married in February, and August, November, we transitioned back to South Carolina, and we chose Greenville to go to start our new venture, our new life venture. We had recently married in February, so when we moved back, I started kind of brainstorming, figured out what I wanted to do. Do I want to go work for another company? Do I start something on my own? So my path led to starting just another construction company, and we came up with Arch Construction. Where's Arch? What is Arch Construction? So when we were brainstorming for the name, I was wanting to have some kind of architectural feature in the name itself. A lot of the names that I came up with, the first 10 that I thought were the coolest names ever, you go and check and they're taken. So it's breakthrough, I found the name, it's taken. 10 times over again. So then, we kept searching for ideas and names, and it kind of came across Arch. Arch is sort of architectural feature. I know, some of you might say, oh, it's ARC, but we're going to go with ARCH on this one. It has a double meaning. I think it has kind of an architectural aspect to it. Also, arch, by definition, means superior among your peers, like arch nemesis, archdiocese, things like that. So that's kind of how I envision that name. Kind of have a double meaning, has the architectural feature, and also it's saying you're superior among your peers, and also kind of like an arch. It takes you from one place and ends in another place. So it's just kind of where we are, is where we want to be, and arch takes you there. And that's where we came up with the name. And we have a cousin, Hector Jose Montalvo, who just got married, by the way. Congratulations, down in Argentina. Sorry we had to miss that, but I'm sure it was a lot of fun. But he helped us craft the logo that you see here. And I think he did an amazing job, and we're going to still rock strong with it. And they say every 7 years you got to rebrand and kind of do things, but I'm going to not do that. We're going to stick with this and keep rolling. So 2013 started Arch Construction out of my garage. Started with an idea, a website, a business plan. It's in a folder somewhere, tucked real deep, and it probably has business plan on the top, and I can go back and look at all the cool ideas that I had at the time. You can always have these plans, and I always say, we have these plans, and then life happens. Even every day, I have a schedule, a weekly schedule, daily schedule, and then the day happens. So we started in 2013, small jobs, just kind of word of mouth, friends, doing a bathroom here, doing a shower there. Just kind of grew over the years into doing bigger projects, just getting word of mouth out there. Never have really invested much into advertising and marketing, have a website, so that I'm real. Other than that, we just kind of let our work speak for itself. We started in kind of the renovation addition realm. I've done a lot of experience in new construction, so all of our services now, new construction, renovations, additions, we do multifamily. We have a commercial capability as well. It's taking on some commercial jobs. We're not a huge company, so we kind of try to stay within our wheelhouse, not to get ahead of ourselves, or get too deep in a situation where we can't manage the project effectively. So we've been doing that, been successful in doing that, and enjoy it. It comes with its pleasures, and it comes with its pains as well. But growing up, we got a lot of experience with new construction. When I got back to Greenville, just kind of learned about fire, a lot of renovations, and I really enjoy aspects of both. Renovations are fun and challenging because you've got certain parameters, and you have to kind of work with them. They kind of allows amount of creativity to drive that project, which is kind of which can be fun. New construction is also fun because you start with nothing and you end with a home for people to live, start their families, and continue their story and their journey. So that brings us kind of up to today. I'm going to kind of go through some of the talking points here. We started with college, Georgetown, Cape Cod, Greenville, and we're here right now. Arch Construction. We'll discuss how we got our name. We'll discuss our services. If you'd like to contact me, you can at 843-241-5644. Again, 843-241-5644. Happy to discuss any projects that you have, any thoughts or ideas, planning. Always open to chat with people, enjoy people, enjoy working with people and creating what they envision, and help them develop more on that vision. And do you have any questions for me, Mr. Acevedo, or brother, brother Acevedo?
Well, talk a little bit about your family. Wonderful little son, Grant, lately. where you live now, home you live in, kind of your background, your personal stuff.
Yes, and now actually that was third on my list, and it lays right over that one. Least but not least important, my family have a beautiful wife, Blakely, Acevedo, and a beautiful son, Grant, who's 6. And his parents are in their 40s. He's a kindergartner. We both live in Greenville, Augusta Road, where we enjoy very much. When we moved to Greenville, Greenville's growing, it's a big city. Where do you want to be? So I kind of honed in the Augusta Road area, which is a highly sought after area within Greenville, particularly because of the school system, and particularly elementary school. People in this area for that school. So I started focusing on that area, trying to get jobs in that area. Ultimately, we bought a house in that area, so that was my first project in the Augusta Road area. It was our first house that we added on to and renovated. Ultimately, sold that house and moved literally to the house right next door. So it was just great folks who are now great friends. So we're on our second place on Augusta Road, and it's kindergarten this year. Just, all the hype is worth it. We love the school. Have an opportunity to walk every day to school, which is awesome. Did it this morning, so that's a real good blessing. About that area. Greenville's growing. Just as a young child or adolescent, teenage grows. Tall kid, they grow fast. They grow really fast. They're going to have growing pains. I think that Greenville as it expands, especially right now we're in the middle of a big rezoning in the city, so everybody's up in arms how that's going to play out. But it will open up some additional opportunities for folks in the development aspect of it. Cohesive city that allows everyone to. So that's kind of where we're at. Our service area, we handle Greenville area, Anderson area, upstate, gone down to Columbia, handle years back. Really bad floods, no projects down there. We've gone as far as Alabama. Gym addition to our apartment complex, company that moves projects southeast. Did that one as well. That was fun. Got to fly there. I'm in the middle of flight lessons, which I'm continuing to pick that back up this week. Got about a month left. So hopping out left seat, my dad sitting in the right seat, which has been a lot of fun. It's learn how to fly. Been around flying. It's a unique adventure. I always say if you take the lessons and ultimately get your license, you need to become a weatherman or a mechanic. So you pretty much learn everything about the weather and everything about mechanics. Now that plane flies. So it's a lot of information to soak in, but I enjoy part of the technical project, learning just new information that dive into fast. So it's kind of a fun challenge. Everybody needs a fun challenge or hobby. Settle in their ways in life. Just stuff that's occurring. Sometimes you want to splash around a little bit. Yeah.
We're having a little technical difficulties with our sound system, so just hang in there. I don't know what the problem is. Just hang in there. We have about 10 more minutes in the broadcast, so just stick with us and maybe it'll clear up.
What we got? not picking up? Oh, static. Okay, well, hopefully it was not my voice, the static. Did not do, I think I did Lola Lee. I didn't do those. That could be it. Yeah, goodness. Hopefully we're back. What? Oh, I love you too, Heather. She wants to be closer. Maybe we can go to dinner tonight. For all of you in the area, if you want to pick up a nice t-ball game this evening, Mariners are going to be playing. I don't know who we're playing, but Grant plays for the Mariners right now. The game at 6:30 at Coniston Park in Franklin. So if you'd like to enjoy a nice baseball game, please be there and come support Grant. He's doing really well. I'm really proud of him. It's been a lot of fun. I help coach. I can coach at these beginning levels, when it's kind of like, you're doing a great job, but we'll see when he starts getting a little more advanced. I might have to turn it over to the real coaches. But it's been a lot of fun to coach those guys. It can be bittersweet at times, but it is a lot of fun to see the smiles on their faces, and when they do these good things and be able to praise them. You can really see where they start from the beginning of the season to the end of the season, whether it's baseball or basketball or soccer or football. A lot of sports to keep up with, but it's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying that. Is there any other questions?
Talk about the tiny home project.
Oh yeah, we got tiny homes. We're GC in a project in Anderson. It's called the Cottages of Anderson. It is a development. It's 100 units. I think they've got on paper plans for another 200 or so. But it's a tiny home neighborhood. They're all rentals. They're about 400 square feet. And we bring these things in and we set them up and we hook them up with water and power, and they're renting out like hotcakes. People are really enjoying the concept. It's I guess kind of getting back to a little tighter knit little community there, but it's kind of been a growing trend. I think it kind of started in the kind of the West Coast area. It's kind of making its way towards the East Coast, but it's catching on here. There's a handful of these around. It's a really neat concept. If you have to be on board with it, because when you give up your 2,000 square foot house and go to the 400 square foot, you got to figure out what to do with that. Another, whatever that math is. But you got a lot of stuff to either sell or get rid of, or put in storage. But it's been really neat. Seems like it's been real successful. They've been successful in their leasing, so hopefully we'll get to do the next phase as well. But it's been kind of a neat, outside of the normal box project, which I always enjoy. I always enjoy a challenge on a project to try to figure that out. It's just more fun that way. But yeah, go check it out if you're in Anderson on Highway 29 South, right beside Paul's of Anderson, the animal shelter there in Anderson. There's a good cruise there. Check it out. Had a lot of interest. Then other people kind of spurs interest on them as well. They want to put tiny homes on their houses, and it's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
I missed the flying part. Tell us a little bit about your.
Oh yeah, well, you missed that. I think brother Don was taking care of the audio, checking on the audio. Yeah. But yeah, I was telling our audience, all 4 of you, my family members probably, just kidding. That I'm in my journey of getting my flying lessons. I've got about a good month left, I would say, of every week kind of dedication to that. I've got to do a lot of studying right now. It's just a lot of information that you have to be able to have really good understanding and knowledge of. So, flying the plane, I think, is the easy part. Learning all the terminologies and the aspects, the weather, the flight controls, talking to the air traffic controllers, navigating through certain airfields, airspaces, and it's just a lot of information. As far as flying the plane, that's, like I said, I think it's the easy part. It's the easy part. It's like, hey, I'm here to fly a plane. Why do I got to learn all this other stuff? But it is a everybody has to be on the same playing field, and they have to really set the bar high in aviation because a lot can go wrong really quickly, and you're in the sky, so the gravity's not on your side if something does go wrong, like if you're in a vehicle. But yeah, I'm really enjoying that. It's been a lot of fun. Like I said, I got about a month left of kind of hardcore, 2 months light core. But yeah, I've been able to have that opportunity to take these lessons, and I look forward to it. And then we'll be hopping the left seat, and we'll be flying a lot more. We'll be taking a lot more trips. Hopefully we'll get the next tiny home section so I can, it'll give me a little bit of breathing room, and we can go on some trips, maybe go visit our family in Puerto Rico and Florida, and maybe go up to Intercourse, Pennsylvania, where you got this beautiful hat. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, that's so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting back up in the sky. I started last year on my lessons, and I took a little break. And I'm ready to pick it back up. No pun intended. Yeah. So yeah, appreciate you asking about that. It's been a lot of fun. But again, is my teacher over here. Kind of got me into the flying. So it's been a lot of fun. Kind of like building. I've been doing it a long time. Been around it. Been flying right seat a good amount of time. It just helps you kind of pick up on the little nuances of flying, actually before you even start a lesson. So kind of walk in the door with like a little bit of knowledge, so it doesn't like hit you over the head with like a ton of bricks. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It's a whole different species of people, I guess, or type of people in the aviation world. And doing in part because it is hard. It is a lot of stuff, and you have to be dedicated and committed to doing it. And it's just kind of like the cream, the top, the cream rises to the top, and these people are not just there hanging out, just kind of doing it on the side. They're you kind of have to be all in to be a pilot.
There's no dummies up there.
Yeah, no dummies for sure. No dummies for sure. But yeah, that's it's been a lot of fun.
Okay, we got about 3 minutes to close up our show today. Thank you, Josh, for coming and being a part of the show today. I always love to be around my children, my daughter running the camera, and I got my son over here, and then I got my other son that's watching. So I got the whole family here, it seems like, except for Jane. She's not here. She's at home with the animals. So anyway, we thank you for joining us today.
And a quick one, I just want to say, I know Heidi, you're out there, and Harper and Charlie, I know you are watching. So big shout out to you guys. I hope the weather's doing well, and thank you for listening.
Yeah, hi guys.
Love you guys.
Yeah, we love you all. You're great family. We got the best family in the world, I think. I couldn't have been blessed more. I never thought about it when I was growing up that I would have such a wonderful family around me, but I do. I'm appreciated. Appreciate it every day. Okay, so I think that's just about it. Hope you're watching. We'll see you next week. And we're here at the same time. We're here at the same place. So come and join us at 11 a.m. next Wednesday. We'll be live streaming. So thank you, folks, for watching. We'll see you next week.